Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. This is Xavier with Luxury Homes, Johannesburg. Today, we are in the exquisite, luxurious Waterfall Equestrian estate, where we are about to tour this enormous, highly prestigious contemporary masterpiece. Now, before we get started, I'm here with listing agent Marusha from Lux Live Properties, who will take us on a tour. Specs on the house: 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, 8-car garage, and so many more features. Without further ado, Marusha.
Thank you very much. So a normal tour here takes about an hour. Let's see if we can go a bit faster. And it's usually about 4,000 steps. So let's get counting. And we can also count how many brides we have. So we started in an unusual place. This house is enormous, so there is a lot to see, and I will go fast. We have started now in the formal lounge area, and we'll see throughout our tour double volume, and what we'll see is natural light and the amazing outdoors coming in. And I challenge you that you see a tree from every single room we're in. So as you can see, a massive formal lounge area with a gorgeous open wood-burning fireplace and absolutely breathtaking chandeliers. The chandeliers themselves are massive because they have to fill up the space. And the entire room is framed with those frameless folding doors that also showcase the outside and bring the trees into the space. So we are now in the entertainment area. This is the family space, but all the entertainment spaces flow from each other, and imagine all your guests, all your family just relaxing and enjoying the space here. This is the family room. We're going to walk past it and we're going to see more as we come back. And now we're heading towards the rest of the entertainment, past a TV room. And you can see the ceilings are dropping here, so it gives it that coziness and it gives it that more comfort when you're watching TV. Past the TV area, and we're heading for the built-in indoor bar area. Immediately on my left-hand side is the wine cooler. We do also have a wine cellar in the house. We're going to see it later, but this is obviously for your champagnes and your white wines.
Impressive.
I was going to say, so far, what do you think, Mr. X?
Very, very nice. This is, I'm without words because this is, where do you start? Stunning, stunning, stunning. Look at these colors.
Really fun. We've now walked into the enclosed patio area, and immediately what you noticed is it is a more relaxed space. You see a lot of color. You see this gorgeous chandelier that was custom designed for the space and also to showcase this absolutely amazing yellow wood table. And we're going to see the yellow wood theme throughout the house. I'll point it out. Maybe we can count how many pieces of furniture were made out of the single massive yellow wood tree that unfortunately passed away after 800 years of life and was repurposed into the stunning furniture. Yellow wood piece number 2. And we have another cooler here, and we're going to start counting the braais as well. Braai number 1. I think if you're not a meat eater, this house may not be necessarily built for vegans, but I guess we can also braai a lot of veggies here as well. But
Sunken tennis court.
You see the sunken tennis court as we've walked out. From every single room, not only can you see the garden, but you can also step out onto the garden. So now we are in an outdoor terrace space, and what you see, the sunken tennis court on the one side. Right in front of us, we see one of the multiple water ponds that we will see throughout the property. And we've done a circle around, and now we are into another entertainment space with yet another braai. And this one is big enough for an entire lamb or whatever you would like to roast in there. Guess what this is?
A teppanyaki.
Amazing. Have you ever cooked in one of those?
I've eaten one.
Well, this is something any Japanese restaurant can be absolutely proud of. If you walk around here and you have a look, it is totally designed for a top chef to enjoy, as well as for food connoisseurs to enjoy eating in, and also watching the amazing food being prepared for them. While we're walking here, I'm also going to make a few points. This is the most gorgeous stone top. We'll see it also in other spots in the house. This is semi-precious stone that is brought in from Iran. And they've also built another bar that we'll see later on. Really stunning piece, really feature of the house. Another open fireplace that we're walking past. And this is the bar area that we saw from the start. Look at this chandelier. I'm a little bit short for this, but how stunning is the sound? And of course, it also has the built-in fridges. And what you'll notice, all the furniture that we see in the house is all included, okay? So you're buying the house as it is. You don't need to spend any money on designers. Everything's been thought of already. We've done kind of a circle of the living spaces, or some of the living spaces, and now we're back into the kitchen. We have the so-called formal guest kitchen spot, and then we have a separate chef's kitchen where all the catering takes place. As you can look up, there is also skylights, and we'll see skylights throughout this entire house because it's all about the sun, the skies, the natural light, as well as the garden coming in. And immediately now to the left-hand side, we see a lot of cupboard space, and this is kind of the informal everyday office space, or if you have children, the children can do their homework here and gaze out into the garden. And a pocket door can be closed or opened, and it leads us into this stunning, amazing art studio. And of course, because it's an art studio, it has to inspire us to do art. So we have the garden, we have the greenery, we have the look of the water, you know, all being very feng shui or very relaxing and peaceful. What do you think?
Stunning, very nice, you just want to start doing art just by seeing all this.
And you can see they do that already. And of course, from that room out into the garden, a nice floating wooden bridge over this water feature again and into another open terrace, and let's go back into the house from here. What you can also do with all the water, the dams that you see, you can use them as backup water, so you can water the entire garden from there. And just a quick look on the right here, we've got the chef's kitchen, and we have the toilet there, a guest toilet, as well as a laundry room. I imagine massive parties being done here, and you'll see also another entertainment area. There is an outdoor entertainment area leading from the dining room, which is where your chef who's preparing the tapas or the cocktails will be serving out the window into that open area that we're going to see shortly.
I believe the owners said that previous to the tour that she'd held parties of 250 to 300 people in here.
Easy. And in fact, I challenge you to buy this house and make it a 500 people party. What we walk in, this is a custom-made door, and look at the height of this door. I would say 5 meters, it would be my guess.
3 floors.
And this door goes into the wall, so pocket door, beautifully built with steel and wood. So this is in line with the contemporary feel. And it leads us into the formal dining room area. This is a 12-seater dining room table. We're seeing the yellow wood again. So this is the same tree that basically got repurposed. So we also into a very eco-friendly house. Another fireplace we've got here. So it will warm up, it will create ambience. Look at the gorgeous chandeliers suspended from the ceiling. In line also with the double volume, you have those massive chandeliers. I absolutely love the size of the light fixtures here. And now we are out into one of the multiple, I think I've lost count, entertainment areas. So there is an outside boma, we have the water, we have the fire, we have the stone, so every single earth element. And we're back to that Iranian stone that I spoke about. This has come all the way from another continent, guys. How stunning is that? And it is here, especially for your enjoyment, for your cocktail drinking. And here is that sliding window that I said that your chef will present your tapas from.
From your second kitchen onto your buffet type of setup, and then here, awesome. Look at that boma setup. Oh.
And I love the fact that you have concrete throughout the space, but with touches of wood, there's softness. And of course, with the greenery of the magnificent garden, mostly indigenous trees, it is really a very peaceful, very nature-loving space that we're in.
Next up.
And next up, because we've now done entertainment areas downstairs, we're going to head upstairs to have a look at the bedrooms. So we're going to finish with where the family would normally live on a day-to-day basis. And then we're going to head for more office space and guest bedrooms and so much more. So heading up the stairs, we've got concrete floating staircase and the balustrades, solid glass with a bit of steel here. So everything again, solid structure, but also feels very light and airy. And it gives you the view of this absolutely magnificent living room that we are in, as well as a view of those skylights that literally start from the floor as a window and then progress into a skylight. Once we are upstairs, there's a bridge that connects the kids, family bedrooms and living spaces with the main bedroom on the other side. So nice and private. And from the bridge, you can also look down onto your living room as well as onto your dining room on the other side and see those exposed beams and steel that are above us, framing the double volume.
Very, very impressive.
I'll call this the Marilyn Monroe Bridge.
Voilà.
You'll see this feature because it's quite interesting. You need to make sure there's no one under you when you're crossing. And then we're heading into the living room upstairs. Massive TV room. As we walk, we're gonna go closer and see it shortly as well. There are 2 entertainment rooms upstairs as well. So we're now heading first for some of the bedrooms on the one end of the wing. Every single bedroom, of course, is en suite, of course, with a full bathroom. And every single bedroom also offers a separate study and a little sitting area, as well as views of the garden and plenty of cupboard space. Nice wooden floors as well. So you'll see this upstairs, invites you to walk barefoot. And here we've got the study area, views of the garden, curtains again. So it's really a whole suite. A teenager can grow up here very comfortably without feeling a lack of space. And now I've walked into the bathroom. Automated light immediately comes up. So in the middle of the night, you don't have to look for light switches. And like I said, full bathroom. A very interesting feature I need to point out, we saw it on the whole flooring downstairs, as well as the bathroom. This is stone that has been specially carved, cut, and brought into South Africa from Portugal. And not only does the stone give you texture, interesting look, and just a different look from anything else that we see, but it also, because it is rock carved from a very old rock, I guess, you find fossils in there. So if you have your kids, or even if you are interested into that, I could spend hours looking for fossils in the rock. Really nice. We've now walked out of the one bedroom and into the second entertainment room upstairs, which is, I call it the playroom. You can see you've got already the tennis table, you've got an aircon, you have these super fun chandeliers, and again, the automated blinds that have just opened for us. So you can have your TV, pool table, anything you want to do, close the door, and you can make as much noise as you want. Would that appeal to adults as well?
100%, that'd be my mind cave. Absolutely.
Lots of cupboard space, nicely, very much in line with the wall, so it's inobtrusive. And now we've walked into bedroom number 2 upstairs, slightly different than the previous one we saw, but again, with your full bathroom here. Huge bedroom and its own study area and its own balcony as well. Same beautiful wooden floors here. And it's an overcast day today, but you'll notice natural light. You don't actually feel that it is a cold house. It's a very warm, very pleasant, welcoming house.
Stunning. And views over the dam, pretty much in most bedrooms.
Out of that bedroom, stunning windows. You can see quite far direction Pretoria. It's mostly a north-facing house. And now I'm going to head through that second pajama lounge upstairs.
This is the pajama lounge, you say?
This is the pajama lounge. We've just been to the playroom.
Oh, look at that. A pajama lounge kitchen.
And look at those lights. I mean, this is so unique. I've never seen this, and I see many, many houses. They've made every room unique just by putting different light fixtures here. And of course, you've got a kitchen here as well. You don't want to be going up and down just for your coffee or your popcorn making with your coffee machine. It's a crucial thing. And you've, of course, everything has to be in style. You've got Caesar stone and countertops. And again, this fun red color because it is your family space. More cupboards. A challenge to fill up the cupboards in this house. And now we're back into one more bedroom. This one has even a bigger cupboard space than the others. And another really fun light fitting here. And space for your king-size bed, stunning balcony, garden views once again. Of course, the curtains are also automated. We wouldn't want to be pulling curtains all the time. It's a big house. The bathroom, full bathroom. I noticed big emphasis has been put into study spaces in this house. It invites the children to be inspired to do all their homework.
We wish, huh?
We do wish. So if that means building an entire house around the size of the kids' bedrooms, why not? Okay, so what we've got here is another bathroom. It's a separate bathroom that services the gym area. So this bathroom has a shower. And the reason for this bathroom's existence is number one, if you have guests, if you have kids visiting, they can use it. But number two, it services this room that is currently unfurnished, but it is designed to be your gym room. So call it your yoga room, your Pilates room, your gym room, and right next to it is a steam shower. So what an amazing concept. You can sit here, steam yourself up, have your Zen session or your meditation session into the shower, and then off you go, you start your day. A lot of windows also, as well as skylights here. But the entire room is framed by trees. And now we've done a circle and we're going to head back towards that bridge. Let's look at that door that we're walking past. This is the door I pushed open when we were downstairs, leading us to the dining room. This is our skylight, bringing in the sun, and now we're heading towards the main bedroom.
Yeah. Not sure what to say anymore. This is majestic, grand. This is beautiful. The decoration alone. No surprise to hear earlier that this was part of Top Building's portfolio as well.
It is truly a top billing house. It's probably, if not their top house, it's definitely top there. Have you spotted any fossils yet as we go?
I saw a few mirrors, but that's a different topic.
So Just a quick look at the second or third study area downstairs. This is now actually the formal office space. But what they've done is they've kept this double volume open and they've created this absolutely stunning library and once again brought in some of that yellow wood cabinetry there. So what you see there, the bookcases, this is your yellow wood that we utilized for so many other pieces of furniture. Again, linen cupboard or cupboards for whatever else we want to use it for. Another pocket door, and now we're heading into the main bedroom. And we have a his and hers walk-in closet, and I'm going to do a circle around that bedroom. It's a massive double room with the king-size bed, of course, the beautiful ceilings with the exposed beams, and a big lounge area, as well as a balcony overlooking your garden and your tennis court. So really nice space, completely private. This wing is absolutely separate from the rest of the house. So I imagine also it is very quiet and tranquil. And it just gives you a sanctuary away from the business of life. We've done almost 1,000 steps so far, if you were counting. Luckily, my watch is counting. And now we've done the circle around. I'm seeing myself in the mirror. And we're heading for the main bedroom ensuite, full bathroom. To the left, double basins. And there is, of course, a big shower, there's heated towel rails, everything you can expect from a luxurious upmarket house like this. And then we have the freestanding bath. And the very cool feature here, the shower is like this glass cubicle that gives you access from both sides. You can see into the shower from both sides, which means it also invites the sunlight from outside. And then you also have a balcony upstairs that we can easily open and get a lot of natural air flow into the house and yet even better views of the outdoors.
Stunning, very impressive. Bedroom suite.
Absolutely bedroom suite. I think the size of this bedroom suite is what most 3-bedroom apartments are.
100%.
And now we're going to head downstairs and go towards the guest wing, what I like to call the business wing as well. But as we're coming down the stairs, just note the amazing artwork in this house and the statues. That statue next to the swimming pool, there's really breathtaking artwork throughout the space. And I think it's also beautifully placed where you see it, it's where it belongs. And there's also so many lights in the house that do also highlight your artwork and your beautiful furniture pieces.
It seems every window in this house paints a picture, or it's a painting, there's stuff happening, let's put it this way. Like if we take a look on this end, I mean, look at this, the 2 pivot doors. Look at this, I mean, this is just...
Pivot doors, we've got our main entrance. So from the main entrance, your guests would walk down this walkway that also gives you the sound of the water. And this is really the water we heard from the entertainment space when we were outside by the fireplace. And then your guest would walk into the entrance hall and see the double volume and the crystal chandeliers above us, but at the same time they will also see more water in front. So they will hear the sound of the water, they will see the greenery surrounding us, and they will just be absolutely amazed at this stunning property. Now, there's a door that opens, you can keep it closed. This is why I call this the business section. This entire wing of the house is designed either to have your business guests come here in complete privacy. It has its separate entrance down here. Or, of course, it can be family wing where long living or family members who visit for long periods of time can stay here super comfortably. So immediately to the left is the formal office space. And this here, I would be very happy to work in. In fact, anyone that doesn't like working from home just needs to see this office and will be absolutely sold on the idea. And you'll also notice the lift comes here as well. So we haven't mentioned yet, but this house has a lift that comes from the basement up into the office, up also to the top level, which is the all the bedrooms and the family living spaces. So a lot of very interesting, very unique pieces throughout the space. And this is a lounge area for this section, should I call it the guest wing? And of course, it has its own kitchen. This section can function as an entire house. It also has a separate toilet. This is another guest toilet. Lights come on automatically. And as we'll see now, going down the corridor, 2 full bedrooms with full bathrooms, ensuite, and access to the garden. And of course, windows bringing in the garden into the space, even into the corridor. Bedroom number 1, full ensuite, air cons, and doors opening into this courtyard section with the water feature as well. And heading out, bedroom number 2. And just for fun, another cute light fitting right here. As I walked past, of course, the light came on, automated lights in the bathroom. And they're really furnished in a very luxurious fashion. Imagining this, maybe this is your formal business guests here. It almost gets the feeling of a boutique hotel that they're in, with the heavy curtains as well.
True that. And again, everything opens up these huge windows. Okay, this is the other side of the entrance. Here we go. Fascinating. I love it. Wow.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I think your guests will be quite happy to stay here, maybe for longer than you would like them to.
Like you always say, they've overextended their invitation.
But it just shows you that the owners of this house are super hospitable and have made sure that absolutely every single comfort has been taken care of in terms of their guests. So I'm just going to point this out from the driveway. You could enter the house right from here. So if you have guests, they will come straight from here. No need to be in the house at all.
Very nice. Very practical. And like you said, you can completely close off this entire wing.
And now heading for yet another level in the house. So we're still in the house. We haven't even left to see what the outside has to offer, which is tons. So this is kind of the basement, but it is still ground floor level. We have a cinema room, and in line with being a cinema room, they've also completely soundproofed it. So if you like your surround sound, if you like to blast the volume as loud as you possibly can, this is the place to be, with your soft carpets, absolutely gorgeous, lowered ceilings, stunning mood lights, and you close the door and you just go wild with your cinema watching. And right next to it, the wine cellar. So we had the cooling section up there for your white wines. Now we have the cigar lounge and wine cellar here, which is also a room that is air conditioned, and it has space also for fridges. Well, you've got the fridges here, as well as quite a selection of red wine.
I like. Can we end the tour here?
Well, you can maybe end it here and see how many bottles you can go through in one afternoon. Look at the light fitting here. Again, in line with the wine cellar, you've got this effect of candles. It's really pretty.
Very nice indeed.
And we wouldn't want to be going all the way upstairs to the bathroom. So of course, there is a guest toilet and the shower here. And the reason why we have a shower here is because the tennis court is right here as well. So from the garden, anyone could just run. And I'll quickly just take a peek out here, but we'll go out from the basement side. So there's an outdoor shower as well. Never mind an outdoor shower, it's 2 outdoor showers. So from your tennis court, outdoor shower, then indoor shower. They've thought of everything, haven't they? And normally we don't look at the inside of a garage, but
Correct.
I think we have to look at this one. 8 vehicle
Plus.
basement garage space with a massive workshop right here. It's a workshop, it's a storeroom area, but really it invites you to just go creative and do arts and crafts. And another very interesting, you can see these people are super arty. So the design of the garage with skylights as well, with pocket windows, with quite a substantial wall space is so that it can turn into art gallery. And in fact, they have held art gallery events here. So what better space but your own amazing house to display art pieces. And of course, if you have teenagers, let's think of parties.
Generator, I believe, there in the corner as well.
There is a full generator. I have experienced it myself. When there's load shedding, the generator kicks in within seconds and it powers the entire house. So we're going to head out now, finally, because there's so much more to see. This property is on over 9,000 square meter land, just under a hectare. The design, again, because they've thought of guests and family and friends and the 250 people we're talking about, you have one gate that enters into the property and it does a full circle of the driveway and it exits out on the other side. So think of how many vehicles you can fit in here. What we're looking at here is the outside of the indoor spa, and this is a completely cylindrical room with a gorgeous indoor swimming pool, spa swimming pool, where you can just recline, like I said, Roman style, take your grapes, take your wine. The wine cellar is very close to the spa area, and you just spend hours and hours there. This is our entrance. Your guests and yourself will be driving past the stunning dam. There's beautiful features here. They've put these interesting elements here with the windmill and with the storage. And then your guests will carry on, first of all, looking at the stunning house and the interesting design with the wooden slats as well, giving privacy to the bedrooms. Then the visitor will look to the right and see the open amphitheater that can host your 200, 300 guests into outdoor concerts. And many of these have happened before. Then the visitor can see the underground basement 8 vehicle parking, of course with an automated door. To the right we see another 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house that can be used either for staff or for family, plus yet another 1-bedroom full-on house as well. To the left is the entrance for your business guests. And we just carry on, enjoying the trees, enjoying the gorgeous driveway. A very cool element, this exterior wall. These are all rocks placed by hand, one by one, to build this stunning wall that is surrounding the entire property. And we carry on. There is so much to see. We need to go fast.
Very, very, what's the word? Expansive. It is
A quick
porte-cochere.
stop here.
Yep.
So imagine, of course, a cocktail in one hand. You welcome your visitor here. The vehicle stops here. Your visitor comes out, enjoys the sound of the water. enjoys the view of this absolutely breathtaking property and
the party that's going on that side. Yeah.
And of course refuses to leave because the guest suites are just so nice.
You run into that a lot, uninvited guests or guests that overextend their invitation.
I love guests that overextend their invitation. So when I see a house that invites those kinds of guests, that's 100%.
Well, we've been here for almost 45 minutes, so I think we're starting to feel like that as well now.
We're counting steps still. We're on 1,500. So we've now carrying on with the driveway. You've seen how much space you've got for your vehicles, and with these fully grown trees, your vehicles are also undercover there if you overflow from your 8-car garage space. And we've now done a full circle. We've seen that art room that we saw earlier on. Now we're looking at this absolutely stunning pond. It is just so tranquil and peaceful. And the living spaces of the house, and we're heading out.
I mean, you drive in on the one side and you take this entire route around the house. On the roof.
2,700.
2,700 on the roof. Yeah. On about a 9,500, 10,000 square meter stand. Guys, what do you think? Wow, I'm out of breath, not only because of the property, but just because of the sheer, unbelievable. 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, 10 car underground garage.
How many braais did you count?
I think I lost count at 4. Is it 4? Is it 4? Oh, you're testing me now.
3
I'll have
kitchens in the main house,
Yep.
2 more kitchens in the adjacent houses.
There we go, sunken tennis court as well, in case we haven't seen that one again. Any questions you have, make sure to reach out to Marusha. Her details are below. I hope you enjoy this tour of this incredible contemporary masterpiece in the Waterfall Equestrian Estate. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this tour and have an awesome, awesome afternoon.